You're watching the news leader, WDAY.
New tonight on the news leader.
This is Matt Henson in Clearwater County. Coming up, new information tonight about a deadly hit-and-run case that is now almost 2 years old.
And like a coward he is, he covered it up.
Say goodbye to the 80s this weekend. We are stepping back in time to the 70s, and I'm also tracking a chance for showers. I'll explain in my full storm tracker forecast.
Summer drought could cause lawn problems in the spring.
This 2 weeks is really important.
The 3 steps you can take now to get green grass once the snow melts.
Good evening, everyone. For the first time, police in a high-profile hit-and-run case on the White Earth Reservation are admitting they believe they know who did it.
A young mother of 3 was left to die in the road. WDAY News reporter Matt Henson joins us from the White Earth Reservation tonight with the crazy twist that has slowed this investigation.
Anyone who knew 28-year-old Emily Stevens would tell you she was all about her 3 kids. She was always home. But on September 12th, 2019, she decided to go out with a few friends to the Shooting Star Casino up there in Bagley. That night of fun turned deadly right here.
One awful nightmare that she chose to go to the casino and this happened.
For Emily's sister, Jenna, she has not been able to move on.
He left like she was nothing. And like a coward he is, he covered it up.
Police say Emily Stevens was struck by 2 cars several minutes apart that night. The second driver stopped. The first one did not. The medical examiner ruled the first car killed her.
Unfortunately, right now we've kind of hit a roadblock.
The Clearwater County Sheriff said the Minnesota BCA has been asked to help breathe some life into this case.
We have a good idea of who was involved, things like that, but it's just a matter of, like I say, we need to have more than just our suspicions. We need to have the actual evidence needed.
As the case is dragged on, the sheriff said people have become less talkative, and those they need to speak with have dodged investigators. Police have located the car they want, and they believe several people either witnessed the crash or have helped with the cover-up.
Some of it's speculation, whether or not maybe people who are involved in this, maybe they've made some threats to some people to have them be quiet.
The sheriff referred to the slow investigation as frustrating and heartbreaking for his office.
I mean, it's ultimately the family's the one that's suffering here, and they're the ones that are wanting closure, and we want to give them that.
I know I won't accept the fact that Emily's gone until justice is brought to her.
A $1,000 reward is being offered for information that leads to an arrest in the case. Reporting from Clearwater County, Matt Henson, WDAY News.
Emily's friends and family plan to finish her walk home Sunday night, the 2-year anniversary of her death. To weather now, and it was a beautiful day, capped off by a beautiful smoky sunset.
Storm Tracker meteorologist Andrew Whitmire is giving us a look at some viewer photos from around the region tonight. That's our first look at weather.
Yeah, it was another hazy one. That haze really decided to increase up into the upper atmosphere here as we have finished off this Friday. Here's several more photos. Check out McDonald Lake there. Again, you can see kind of that deep orange, pinkish sunsets off into the distance, as well as Wapton up in Lake of the Woods and over into St. Thomas as well. Going through the smoke futurecast here, we'll still be dealing with a little bit of haze throughout tomorrow morning, and then a cold front working its way through tonight is really going to help to improve these conditions as we go into the second half of the weekend. Cold front right now situated just across the northwestern tier of North Dakota. This is going to continue to drop its way from the north to the south as we go into the overnight time frame, and that's going to help to increase some of our wind speeds overnight. Coming up at 10:14, we'll take a closer look at those wind speeds increasing for about a 1 to 2 hour period overnight from north to south, as well as talk about a few spotty showers heading our direction as we get going into the weekend for Saturday afternoon and evening in just a few minutes in Futurecast.
Fargo police are asking for your help finding a 10-year-old boy who ran away. They say Gage Graff was last seen about 7 tonight in the Village West neighborhood. He was wearing a black Adidas sweatshirt and black sweatpants with white stripes. Anyone with information is asked to call police.